Let's have a look and see how we deploy an application. First of all, you are only able to deploy an application once there are no warnings, no errors, and you have at least tested your application once. This button, lock for publication, will not be available until you have tested your process or application once. So let's click on lock for publication. And you can see now it gives you a message. The version of your application is now ready for publish from the application administration view. So it allows you then to go to the admin view to do the actual publication. So we are in the publication. We can see that it is ready to publish. I'm going to click on publish, and you will see that my application will move to commodity trading, and it's published at the moment, and it's sitting in V4. So you can see I've actually done a couple of applications already. So let's go and we go to the case manager, and let's initiate a case. So I'm going to say create a new case in commodity trading, and I am going to create a new trader. I am going to say that it is Michael Myberg. It is by default 0. That field created is going to record the result from my REST call. Case summary is Mike's account, and I am going to submit. So when I do that and I do a search for commodity trading, you will see that I have Mike's account has been created. If I look at the details, we will see there is Mike's details, and you can also follow the actual audit trail of the transaction being created. You can also see that I received an email saying that that your trader account has been created successfully and the ID is Myberg. Okay, so next thing we can do is we can create a new commodity. So I'm going to click on new commodity, and I have the option to create 3 different commodities. I'm just going to do one for right now. So I'm going to say it is on the New York Stock Exchange. I'm going to say it's TIBCO. Description is TIBCO stock. I'm going to say quantity is 200 as an example, and I'm going to say this is a new commodity. This field is really just used for my web service, so that when I trigger my process, it knows that the commodity is new, and that will then create a new service or a new call to the actual blockchain server. So you can see the other 2 I'm going to leave blank, and there's my case summary. So when I go and I click on submit, it will now go away, and it will actually create a new commodity. If I refresh the screen, we will see that my commodity is now created, and I have a 200 response, which means that my commodity has been created on my blockchain network. Okay, just to show you my blockchain network, if I then go directly to my Swagger app to see the details of the trader and the commodity I created, you can see that I have clicked on this button, and my commodity trader is there as well as my commodity itself. If I refresh that, you will see that. Okay, now we will see that we have a new case that was created, which is commodity trading. When I look at the details of that account, we can see that the trader was created, the commodity was created, and we have the evidence of all of this down here in my case details itself. Okay, so in my process, I don't have any work items available right now. Okay, so I've got 2 traders in my system. I've got Greg James and I've got Mike Myberg's account. So the next thing I want to do is to trade a commodity, just to show you that Greg James owns a commodity, ABC. ABC commodity is the description. And Mike Myberg, as I said before, owns a commodity called TIBCO. So let's go and trade this commodity. So I'm going to say commodity trading. I'm going to say trade existing commodity, and I'm going to say I'm going to trade TIBCO, and I'm going to make it Greg James. Currently it belongs to Myberg. So we will see that the transaction ID is blank, trade complete is blank, summary, and the case summary, let's just quickly say trading TIBCO to Greg James, and I'm going to submit. So that is now done. So Greg James now owns my commodity. So let's look at our transaction. So I'm gonna just look at my transaction. I've got this process that will allow me to look at all the transactions, and you will see that my transaction now occurs. It is a little bit technical at this stage. We are working on the display format, but we can now see that the new owner of the commodity TIBCO is resource Greg James, and there we have the timestamp as well as the unique transaction ID.